Well, it's that time of year again where it gets a little cooler outside. You're wearing your winter coats, unless it's 75 degrees like it is here in Kansas. But it gets a little cooler everywhere. The atmosphere is a little bright. People seem to be a little bit more cheerful. And there's a lot of different movies that come to mind during this holiday season. Well, here on Strategic Motion, we love movies and we have film talk. And we're going to dedicate this week's episode to the top 10 Christmas movies of all time. All right, top 10 Christmas movies of all time. Now, granted, this is my list. This is not the list. So I would encourage you all to go make your list. And do you even watch 10 movies during the Christmas season? I don't know. I wouldn't say that we do. I don't watch all 10 of these every season. Try to spend the season making holiday cheer with the kids and the family, and especially your spouse. But number 10, yes, I am in the camp of it is a Christmas movie. And it's a fantastic movie. It's Die Hard, number 10. Die Hard came out in 1988, starring Bruce Willis. Has some fantastic one-liners in it. Welcome to the party, pal. Yippee-ki-yay. You know how to finish it. But man, what a good movie. Nakatomi Plaza being taken over by terrorists, German terrorists. Hans Grubeck. I think that's how you say his name. I can't remember. But John McClane comes to the rescue. And does he take them all down? I don't know. But he does it all barefoot. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Die Hard. My number 10 Christmas movie on my list here. Number 9, Scrooged. Bill Murray's take on Scrooge and A Christmas Carol. He gets visited by the 3 ghosts. I think it's 3, maybe. Is it 4? 3 or 4 ghosts. I can't remember how it goes. But he turns from this evil Scrooge corporate TV guy, commercial guy, I can't remember. It's been a few Christmases since I've seen it. You know, the ending is all cheerful and warm, and people can't believe that this maniac, madman, evil Scrooge turns into the nice Scrooge that he turns into. So it's hilarious. A bunch of one-liners from this movie as well. But if you've never seen it, I recommend Scrooged, 1988 with Bill Murray. Number 8, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I love the 1966 cartoon version of this for 2 reasons. 1, it's only 26 minutes. And 2, it's just the way they did it back then. Of course, I didn't see it till the 80s, but it just pulls at your heartstrings. And it's just such a great, short, compact story, 26 minutes, of how this evil Grinch gets his heart blown up, basically, from this tiny little heart that barely pumped any blood to boom. He's overcome with joy and just wants to spread Christmas cheer to all of Whoville. So that's my favorite version. The Jim Carrey version's pretty good too. He did a really good job with it, but there's so much added to it to make it a longer movie that, I don't know, just wasn't needed. Anyway. Number 7, another cartoon, A Charlie Brown Christmas. This one was released in 1965. They actually read I believe it's from the Christmas story, the Bible, Luke 2, in the actual presentation of this, which was aired live not live, of course, but it was aired for the first time on TV in 1965. Where like 80% of the population of Americans turned it on and watched it. That's pretty incredible. Ever since 1965, it has been, that's 60 years ago, it's been on the air every Christmas since then. So, I don't know, it's a great story. Charlie Brown, the way they actually got kids to read the script, and then they pieced it together. That's how they came up with this thing. And actually, Charles Schultz got paid up front by the studio before they even had an idea. So the story behind that, it's really cool. And the fact that they put the Luke 2 story of Jesus' birth in the actual cartoon. Man, fantastic. I love it. You should all watch it. It's great. It'll be on TV if you have a way to watch, the line in. We stream everything, but number six for me is Home Alone. It came out in 1990. I remember going to the theater to see this with a bunch of friends, and it was an instant classic. You know the story. Little Kevin gets left home alone while his family whisks away on their Paris vacation, but they leave him in the attic, and he's there for, I guess, about a week and takes care of some home invaders. So pretty fun. And Saturday Night Live, they never cease to amaze me. They just did a rendition of this recently on the very end of it, and it's a massacre. If you would just Google search that up, pretty hysterical. But yeah, I'm glad it didn't end that way. Got buzz in my mouth. That's hilarious. All right, number 5 is Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is another one I went and saw in the theater, 1989 with a group of friends. Hilarious. Just hilarious. But I will say, if you have little kids, I don't think, my kids haven't even seen this yet. There is some stuff in it that I wouldn't necessarily want my kids seeing when they were younger or even now, because I still have some young kids, but it's one worth rewatching before you show it to your kids. It's got some sexual stuff in it that may not be appropriate for younger children. I think it's PG. It might be PG-13. It should be, if it's not. So anyway, watchful there. It is hysterical, though. And then number 4, Gremlins. Man, I loved this movie as a kid. I think I saw it when it came out in 1984, 80. I probably saw it in 85. I was 6. Man, little gremlins getting blown up in microwaves, and Gizmo is given as a Christmas gift. He's the little mogwai that the main actor gets from his dad, and he breaks the rules. You don't get them wet. You don't feed them after midnight. And shoot, what's the third rule? Bright lights. No bright lights. Yeah. So Gremlins, man, what a great movie. And then that brings us to the top 3. Now, number 3, I have watched every year since I was a kid. It came out in 1977. I can't remember the first time I saw it. It wasn't then because I wasn't born yet, but it was in the 80s, and it used to come on HBO all the time. It's called Emmett Otter's Jug-Band Christmas. This is a Jim Henson Puppets production, and it's about Emmett Otter, who is he puts a hole in the wash tub to make this little bass for his band, and they enter the talent show contest because he's trying to win some money because him and his mom are very poor, and he wants to get her some money so she can, I think, quit her job or something. Maybe not quit her job, but I can't remember the reason now. I should be able to remember it. I've watched it every year. But anyway, cute little 48-minute long little show. I showed it to my kids, and it took them a few Christmases to kind of wrap their heads around it because they're not necessarily used to seeing Muppets on camera. Yeah. Anyway, I love that show. Number 2 movie, Elf, 2003. Probably just an instant classic. It is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. Of course, it's on number 2 on my list. But just some of the one-liners in here. It's a heartfelt story about a boy, a man acting like an elf boy, trying to find out who his dad is. So great story. He goes to New York and does a bunch of crazy, idiotic things because he's been raised as an elf. One of our favorites. We watch this one every year with the kids, and it's been a tradition for a long time. And then my number 1 favorite Christmas movie of all time is A Christmas Story. I don't know why. I could relate to Ralphie in the 80s when I was a kid. Movie came out in 1983. I wanted a Red Ryder BB gun just like Ralphie. I actually won a Red Ryder BB gun in a BB gun shooting contest. Yeah, we didn't have Boy Scouts as a kid, but we had this thing called Indian Guides, and we were in Indian tribes. And my tribe was the Kiowa tribe, and we had a BB gun shooting contest. I don't know why, but we did, and I won it and won a BB gun. So that was pretty sweet. But Ralphie trying to con his parents into getting him a Red Ryder BB gun, but every response he gets back is, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid." I mean, Santa even tells him he's going to shoot his eye out. But fantastic movie. My wife hates it. I don't know why. My boys tend to enjoy it when I turn it on for Christmas. Maybe it's just a dude movie. I don't know. Are there any ladies out there that like this movie? Let me know in the comments. There you have it. That is the top 10 list. I hope you are enjoying yourself this holiday. I'm hoping you're having a Merry Christmas. And just remember to spend it with family. Don't be stressed out over the holidays. It's time to just relax, reflect on the year, and spend it with family. Well, that's it for this episode. We will see you back next week before the new year.